The promotional staffing industry moves fast. Brands need results yesterday, events launch with impossible timelines, and finding reliable talent across multiple cities can make or break a campaign. But Jennifer Hing saw something different when she launched G of G Inc. in January 2009 from her Toronto headquarters. She wasn't just building another staffing agency. Hing was creating a company that would blend business excellence with genuine community impact, proving that success and social responsibility could work hand in hand. 17 years later, G of G Inc. operates offices in Toronto, New York, and San Diego, representing what the company calls some of the best event staff in North America. The numbers tell part of the story. Within a month of launching, G of G Inc. had assembled a team of over 100 promotional representatives and models across Canada. The real story lies in how Hing built something much bigger than a traditional staffing company. G of G Inc.'s growth strategy focused on relationships over transactions. Rather than simply filling positions, the company built partnerships with clients ranging from entrepreneurs launching new ventures to Fortune 500 companies planning major activations. The company's service offerings expanded to meet diverse client needs. Brand ambassadors and promotional models for in-store demonstrations, large-scale tour management across multiple cities, complete event staffing including photographers, DJs, and production assistants, hair and makeup artists for campaigns requiring full creative support team leads who can manage complex, multi-day activations. Megan Rogers joined G of G Inc. in 2012 as a brand ambassador while completing business administration and marketing degrees at Brock University. Her transition from field representative to full-time corporate staff gave the company valuable insights into both client needs and representative experiences. Megan's experiences serving as a G of G Inc. brand ambassador prior to joining the company's full-time ranks have afforded her nuanced insights into not only the process of in-the-field representative activations, but also the fundamental preparations that make the difference, according to company documentation. This inside-out understanding of the promotional industry helped G of G Inc. develop training and preparation methods that consistently exceeded client expectations. The company's representatives aren't just hired for events. They're prepared with background information, brand knowledge, and clear expectations for every activation. As G of G Inc. grew, Hing made strategic decisions about the types of clients and partnerships the company would pursue. Rather than accepting every available contract, G of G Inc. began actively seeking brands and organizations that aligned with the company's values around sustainability, diversity, and community impact. From the beginning, we're very upfront about our values, the types of brands we align with, and the standards we hold when it comes to the events and campaigns we support, Hing explains. This approach meant turning down some opportunities, but it created stronger, more meaningful partnerships with purpose-driven clients. The company's commitment to authenticity extends to how they prepare staff for events. When representing brands with charitable or community components, G of G Inc. provides detailed background information to ensure representatives can engage with genuine knowledge and passion rather than surface-level talking points. This preparation method has become particularly important as more brands incorporate social responsibility into their marketing strategies. G of G Inc. has seen increased demand for campaigns that combine product promotion with community impact, environmental awareness, or charitable fundraising. The company's stance on diversity and inclusion reflects Hing's perspective as a woman business owner who understands the importance of representation. Being women business owners, we understand the importance of creating opportunities, uplifting marginalized communities, and supporting inclusive initiatives that help people feel seen and represented. G of G Inc.'s community involvement extends far beyond corporate social responsibility statements. The company actively supports animal rescue organizations through financial contributions, hands-on volunteering, and advocacy efforts that reflect personal commitments from leadership and staff. Hing's rescue dog ownership sparked deeper involvement in animal welfare causes. "I'm a strong believer in adopt, don't shop, and I actually have a rescue dog myself, as do several of the women in our office," she notes. This shared experience created organic support for rescue organizations and awareness campaigns. The company supports multiple animal rescue groups with ongoing relationships, Every Last One Rescue and Stand Up for Pits Foundation, reflecting advocacy for misunderstood breeds. DFW Forgotten Friends, Help Paws, and Second Chance Rescue for regional shelter support New York Bully Crew and Jersey Pit Rescue, aligning with the company's East Coast expansion. David Sheldrick Wildlife Trust for international wildlife conservation, including Elephant Adoption. One initiative that particularly resonates with G Inc. staff is serving as flight volunteers for rescue animals. This program helps transport animals from overcrowded shelter areas to regions where adoption prospects improve significantly. Sometimes people think they have to do something huge to help, but even something as simple as sharing a rescue post on social media can help an animal get adopted, Hing observes. This philosophy of accessible impact shapes how G Inc. approaches community involvement across all initiatives. The animal rescue focus also connects to broader company values around compassion and responsibility. Hing views these efforts as preparation for the future. I want to have children someday, and that motivates me to contribute in meaningful ways now so they can grow up in a stronger, more supportive, and more compassionate environment. Balancing business growth with community involvement requires intentional time management and strategic alignment. For Hing, this balance comes through treating philanthropic work as both personally fulfilling and professionally valuable. I genuinely enjoy volunteering and supporting community initiatives, so I try to dedicate time where I can, even if it's only a few minutes in a busy day, she explains. This approach prevents community involvement from becoming an obligation while maintaining consistent support for chosen causes. The company's geographic expansion to New York and San Diego has created opportunities to support animal rescue organizations in multiple regions. Rather than spreading efforts thin, G Inc. focuses on building deeper relationships with fewer organizations, many of which have direct connections to staff members who've adopted animals or volunteered time. G Inc.'s client work increasingly reflects this values-driven approach. The company actively seeks partnerships with brands that incorporate sustainability, social responsibility, or community impact into their marketing initiatives. This alignment creates more authentic campaigns and allows G Inc. representatives to engage with genuine enthusiasm rather than manufactured excitement. Staff preparation for these purpose-driven campaigns goes beyond typical product knowledge. G Inc. provides background information about charitable partners, sustainability practices, and community initiatives so representatives can answer questions and engage in meaningful conversations with consumers. As G Inc. enters its 17th year of operation, the company's growth strategy continues balancing business expansion with deepened community impact. The three-office structure spanning Toronto, New York, and San Diego provides coverage across major North American markets while maintaining the relationship-focused approach that built the company's reputation. Upcoming seasonal events and fundraising campaigns present opportunities for expanded philanthropic involvement. Rather than launching entirely new initiatives, G Inc. plans to deepen existing relationships with supported organizations while exploring partnerships that align with established values around animal welfare, environmental sustainability, and community support. The promotional staffing industry continues evolving as brands seek more authentic connections with consumers. G Inc.'s early commitment to values-driven partnerships positions the company well for this shift toward purpose-driven marketing campaigns. We want people to understand that everyone has the ability to make a difference in some way, Hing emphasizes. This message extends beyond G Inc.'s direct community involvement to influence how the company approaches client relationships, staff development, and industry leadership. The company's success demonstrates that business growth and social responsibility aren't competing priorities. By building authentic relationships with clients, preparing staff thoroughly, and supporting causes that reflect genuine personal commitments, G Inc. has created a model for promotional staffing companies that want to create positive impact beyond successful events and campaigns.